I'm Mary Dew, and I'm your 3HO Moon Lady. I would like to welcome you to the New Moon Circle for the New Moon in Leo, which is coming tonight at 10:41 p.m. Eastern in just about a little under 4 hours. So we are strong in the energy of Leo right now. Leo is a fire sign, and so tonight we're going to be really tapping into that fire of transformation. Fire is very transformative, and the sign of Leo also kind of correlates with the idea of the heart. You think about the lion, you think about the lion heart. And our themes for tonight are actually courage. Courage, when you think of the heart, you think of the lion, the courageous heart, and creativity. Leo calls us to courage and creativity, and so we're going to set some intentions tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about courage and creativity, and we're going to talk a bit about the moons. We're doing these bi-weekly moon circles here on the 3HO Foundation Facebook Live. And let me just talk about these circles. I'd like to welcome everyone, and these are geared largely toward beginners so that everyone is welcome. Anyone can come, no experience required. All you need is an open mind, and I would also recommend maybe picking up for yourself a moon journal. It's really nice to have a journal that you dedicate specifically to the moon cycles, because the moon cycles on about a 28-day cycle. So that's the length of time it takes to go around the earth. And so we have a new moon tonight, and the new moon is the dark moon. It's when it's just a sliver and we're kind of starting over. And so new moons are wonderful times for new beginnings and fresh starts. And then it waxes, they say. Waxing is when the moon is growing, getting bigger, up to the full moon. And then the full moon is a wonderful time to let go. And so as we work with these cycles, and with it being on a 28-day cycle, you can see how we'll have a full moon and a new moon pretty much every 2 weeks. And so today, we're celebrating this new moon. A couple weeks ago, we did the full moon, and then in a couple weeks from now, on Tuesday, September 1st, we'll be back here, same time, and we will celebrate the full moon in Pisces. So, with that said, let's get started for our evening. And I always like to kind of start the evening off before we tune in, before we open the circle, this global circle. And it's been awesome because we've had people from all over the world joining these circles, so welcome. And we're also holding space for those who might not be here right now and might be watching us later. But before we open our circle, let's do something to kind of get the energy moving. And so let's get a little more rhythm in our beat here. Good. All right, let's begin. I like to begin with a stretch I've been doing a lot lately, and it's the intense toe stretch. And this might be too intense for some people, and if it is, you can come into rock pose. But if you can do it, take your toes, and the toes are not tucked. You're going to spread the toes wide. Okay, so they're not tucked under as a rock pose. They're open, the feet are open, and then see if you can sit back on your heels very gently. Take it slow. This can be a pretty intense stretch. That's why they call it the intense toe stretch. But I'm finding that this is a really great stretch to do for your toes right now while maybe we're not walking as much as we have been, or maybe you're just kind of getting out in the world from being quarantined all these months, or maybe you're still in quarantine. So give this a try, sitting back on the heels, spreading the toes wide. And you can feel that it's pretty intense, but keep spreading the toes. Let's close our eyes here, take a couple deep breaths. And exhale. And then turn the toes under, sit back in rock pose, back on the heels. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And come onto your back. And we're gonna shake just for about 2 minutes. Just to get that energy moving, come onto your back. Take the legs up straight, 90 degrees. Take the arms up straight. Head down. Looking straight up at the sky, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Let the wrists flop back and forth. Let them shake side to side. The ankles, releasing any tension. The knees. Shake it out. The shoulders. Try to keep the head and neck. You don't want to shake that. Keep the head and neck protected. But everything else on your body, just shake it out. Maybe close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths as you shake. We're just going to do this for a couple of minutes. This is a really great one to do first thing in the morning when you first get up. Kind of get your, any place where your energy is stuck. Let's get it unstuck really quickly. Breathe, shake. Good. And then inhale, turn the palms up to the sky, turn the feet up to the sky, soles of the feet pulling in light from above, into your palms, deep breath in, pull in that light, and exhale, slowly lower, with control, exhaling all the way down, and then draw the knees into the chest, hug the knees into the chest, take a deep breath in, and either roll over to your right side and push up, or roll up on the spine. Come back to sitting. All right, so you can probably feel some supercharged prana from that one. That is, like I said, a great one to do in the morning. So think about starting your day with that, or any time that you're feeling that you're low energy, your energy level is feeling low. That's a great one to do. Just get on your back, shake, 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 ideally 3 minutes, but we just did a couple minutes today. So let's go ahead and open our circle. We'll take a moment to find a comfortable seat and maybe lift up on the right hip, place the right sitting bone down, lift up on the left hip, place the left sitting bone down, finding that balance between the right and the left, the sitting bones, you're here in the center, connecting the sitting bones with the earth, with Pachamama, breathing the palms face down on the knees as a gesture of grounding. If you're in a chair, please just take a moment to make sure both feet are planted firmly on the earth. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point between your brows, and take a deep breath in through the nose, allowing the belly to expand. Draw that breath down deep into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Drop the shoulders. Reach up through the crown of the head. Chin slightly tucked. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. Drawing the navel in to press the breath out. Feel yourself grounded. 2 more of those. Deep breath in, eyes closed and rolled up. Inhaling through the nose, allowing yourself to expand with the breath. Reaching up through the crown of the head. Stretching the spine from the earth to the sky. And then exhale, mouth, let something go. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. We'll go ahead and open our circle by calling in the directions and the elements. And we say, welcome to the east, to the element of fire. We've got the fire represented here with the candles and the fire sign of Leo. And the east is the springtime. The east is the sunrise. The east is the void where all things begin. So we welcome the east to our circle, and we turn and face the south, welcoming the south, welcoming the element of earth, and the south is the direction of summer. The south is the time, summertime, when all things bloom, the middle of the day, and the south is the container. And so we open this container of this global circle, all who are here right now, all who will watch this video after and join us, and we unite our spirits together, our breath together. and come together to honor this new moon and the new beginning. And we welcome the West. The West is the element of water. And you think of the flow of water, the fluidity. The West is all about letting go. The West is the autumn. And so it's the time when the leaves fall, when we release. And it's also the direction of the ancestors. And we welcome the North. We welcome the North, and the North is the season of winter. The North is the direction of knowledge and wisdom and the direction of power. And it's also the nighttime. And so we're kind of in the nighttime right now, or at least where I am. You may be at a different time of the day. We welcome Father Sky, Pachatata, holding our palms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, open your heart, and welcome Grandmother Moon. Even though she's small tonight as a new moon, Grandmother Moon, that energy of that Leo new moon is with us. Bring your hands to the earth and welcome Pachamama, Mother Earth. Thank her for her support. And bring your left palm to heart center, right palm over the top. Close your eyes, deep breath in, and feel into that divine spirit within you. And feel your connection with the directions, with the elements, with the earth, with the sky. As above, so below. As within, so without. Rub the palms together at the center of your chest. And we'll press the palms together firmly at the heart center. Bring the thumbs into the heart center. Eyes stay closed, rolled up to the third eye, and we'll tune in with our Kundalini tune-in. The Adi mantra, deep breath in, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the creative wisdom, to the divine teacher within. 3 times on 3 separate breaths with a deep inhale in between each repetition. And then we're going to go right into the Mangalacharya mantra. 4 sniffs in through the nose. Sniff, 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 sniff. Ad Gure Name. Jugad Gure Name. Sat Gure Name. Siddhi Gurudeve Name. And that is our mantra for divine protection, which surrounds us with the light of divine protection. This might be a different version than you're used to, but just follow along at home. I think you'll pick it up. So let's do this. Take a deep breath in through the nose, pressing the palms together, heart center. Exhale fully, and let's begin. Deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 4 sniffs. Ad Gure Name. Jugat Gure Name. Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Again. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name. Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name. Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Now 16 sniffs. Keep sipping in air through the nose, filling up the belly, the ribs, chest, the lungs. Pause at the top with the breath held in. And exhale. Exhaling through the nose, bringing the breath to a long, slow, deep breath. In and out through the nose. Draw the navel in to press the breath out. And then turn the palms up on the knees in a gesture of receptivity, being open to whatever comes this evening here in our circle. So for this evening, I started off right before our circle and I drew a card for us. And for moon circles, I really love this deck. It's the Queen of the Moon Oracle. These cards are by a woman named Stacy DeMarco. I don't really know a lot about her, but I found these online. Love them. And the card that I drew for today is the Snow Moon. And it is about purity. And at first I saw that and I'm like, purity? What's that all about? That sounds kind of strict. But you know what? Let me read what it had to say, because it's actually quite lovely. So the card, Purity, the Snow Moon, it says this. It says, look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. And the quote that goes with it is, I know why I do what I do. So when we think about purity in that sense, and we just kind of think about the simplicity, we think about the clarity, and that's been a big theme. I think that's been coming up since, with all these changes going on in the world, can we find a way to, when it gets so complex and overwhelming, can we find a way to come back to simplicity and the purity of heart? And so think about the heart and that correlation to the sign of Leo. And think about that courage and generating that courage. When we find that purity, we find courage in our heart and the courage to pursue our own creativity. So let's kind of think about that as we warm up a little bit. I just wanted to do just a brief spinal series this evening, and then we'll get right to our meditation. Our meditation is the Liberated Heart in honor of this Leo new moon. But first, let's kind of warm up the spine. So bring the palms face down on the knees. Maybe shake the shoulders out a little bit. We tend to hold a lot of tension, a lot of emotion in the shoulders. Maybe bounce up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, shake it out. Take a deep breath in with the palms face down on the knees. Exhale deeply. Eyes closed, rolled up to the third eye point. We'll push off to the left with Sufi grinds. Let's begin. Inhale forward, exhale back. Arching forward, rounding back. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Long, slow, deep breath. Focus on the third eye, the seat of your intuition. And allow your consciousness to drop from your head into your courageous heart. Keep it going. Find a pace that works for you. Inhale forward, exhale back. Take it slowly to begin, always using care to slowly warm up the spine. Try to keep the head and chin level as you're moving. Shoulders in line with the hips. It's the spine that you want to flex. So you're stretching the spine from earth to sky, drawing the heart forward, rounding, pulling the heart back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Allow yourself to go inside. Focus on the third eye point. Breathing in and out of the heart. Let the belly expand on the inhale, draw it back on the exhale. Good, come back to center, take a deep breath in, sit nice and tall, long spine. Exhale fully, keeping the length in the spine. Reaching up through the crown of the head and push off in the other direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep that third eye focus. And if you have thoughts or emotions coming up, take a moment to recognize them, but then let them go. See if you can relax the mind. Maybe in your mind, chant the mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat Nam, I am truth. And as you get warmed up, if you want to go a little faster, that's fine, or you can stay at the pace that feels best to you. Inhale forward, exhale back. Into the belly, activating that prana, that life force energy, riding in and out of the body on your breath. And come back to center, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slide the hands to the shins or the ankles and begin to spinal flex forward and back. Elbows at your sides, shoulders in line with the hips, head and chin are level. Inhale forward, exhale back. With every move, with every breath, feel your heart opening more and more. Feel that courage of the lion, that regal energy. Feel your truth, which resides in your heart. You're not who you think you are in your head. You're who you are in your heart. Remember that. Keep your consciousness there. A little longer. Inhale, exhale. Let yourself hear your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and up overhead. As you exhale, bring them out to the sides, palms up. Bend at the elbows, bring the fingers to the front of the shoulder caps, thumbs to the back, elbows at heart level. And just begin to gently twist left and right. Inhale left, exhale right. Head and chin stay level, along for the ride. Keep that third eye focus. Keep letting the belly expand on the inhale, draw back on the exhale. In and out through the nose. Find that rhythm in your breath. Be careful not to over twist. You want to keep those arms level, coming straight out from the heart. You don't want to twist or you could hurt your back. Keep that long spine. Keep stretching the spine from the earth to the sky, rooting down through your sitting bones, up through the crown of the head. Good. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Draw the elbows back. Drop the shoulders. Stretch the spine. And exhale. Turn the palms up on the knees. Keep the eyes closed, rolled up. Keep that focus within. As you take a deep breath in. And exhale. This posture here, just an easy pose, palms up on the knees, gesture of receptivity. This is a wonderful way, very simple way with that third eye focus to meditate and to listen and to be receptive. And it's a wonderful way to meditate with the moon and the moon energy because it's just so simple. So I think in essence there's a purity to it. So it kind of fits in with our theme with the card. So let's talk a little bit about this moon, go a little deeper into the idea of this moon. And I love to share from a resource that I have found to be a wonderful resource. It's the Power Path. The Power Path, you can find them at thepowerpath.com. And Lena Stevens, one of the co-founders, she and her husband Jose have founded this, the Power Path school, and she does a monthly, actually bi-weekly moon updates and a monthly forecast that are wonderful and very, very intuitive. And this is how I discovered them actually in a yoga class in Nashville. The teacher was reading from one of these moon updates, and I just was stunned. I was like, wow, that is really speaking to me. And so if you check out thepowerpath.com, you can get on their email list and then get a free email, and you'll be tuned into the information that I'm drawing from here as well. But let's see what Lena has to say about this new moon in Leo. So here's what it has to say. It says, we feel motivated under this new moon, but need to be aware of the tendency for drama aggression, and acting out. There's an aspect in all of us that wants to be seen, to get on with our life task work, and to do what we came here to do. We are impatient to act, to manifest, and to see results. It's a tall order to use this energy well, to put forth what we want and claim our dreams without acting or overreacting in negative ways. The frustration of being on hold for the last number of months could rise to the surface, bypassing what is rational, and impatience can quickly turn into martyrdom. Do not play the victim card. Instead, use this new moon energy to reset what needs it and to adjust your intentions to include the possibility of change, opportunity, and new directions. And so I just love that. I know that I've been feeling that energy, and that really ties into our theme of the idea of we've got all this creativity inside of us and it's wanting to come out, but we've been so cooped up for so long that honestly sometimes, it's hard to know even what day it is, let alone what we're going to do with our lives. For some of us, jobs have changed and situations and workspaces have changed, yoga studios have changed, and so we've got to kind of redefine and be flexible and be open. So let's set an intention, and I'm going to suggest that we set an intention with the idea of courage and creativity in mind. Maybe think about something that you have been inspired to do creatively that perhaps you haven't quite had the courage and the self-confidence to take the step forward and do it. You can also, if you have something else that's intuitively calling you to be your intention for this new moon, that's totally fine. I'll always give suggestions, but it's always ultimately up to you. I'm going to think about an intention around courage and around creativity and the courage to express that creativity. And we'll plant that intention in our heart. And then I always like to recommend as well that we set an intention for ourselves, each and every one of us, but also think about setting an intention for the world, for the collective, and for Mother Earth. So think about that as well. So maybe one for us, one for the world. And to do this, very simple, we're keeping it all simple, keeping it all pure. Bring the left palm to the heart center, place the right palm over the top, and take a deep breath in. Breathing into the heart, keeping the eyes closed and rolled up. And connect with that purple flame in your heart, that divine spiritual flame. Sacred heart. Exhale. And so as we set our intentions on this Leo new moon, we'd like to call upon that beautiful purple flame of the Sacred Heart and the power of fire, the fire of Leo, a fire sign. And this fire, as I mentioned earlier, is powerful, powerful energy of transformation and transmutation. If you have anything you need to let go of, it's wonderful to give it to the fire, because the fire will take it and transform it. And so as we call upon that fire energy, just take a moment to place the seed of your intention around this Leo new moon, perhaps around courage, perhaps around creativity. Place it in your heart. Plant that seed, take a deep breath in. Call in that flame and exhale. Let the flames clear out your heart, clear out that heart energy. And so we have planted the seed of that intention. Hold it there. Take a deep breath in. And call in your intention for Mother Earth. Or for the collective. What do you wish for the world? And by the power of transformation of that fire. Exhale. And we planted the seed of our intention for the earth as well. And so with that, let's come into tonight's meditation, which is the Liberated Heart. This is a meditation for equanimity, steadfastness, and it's also for immunity, which, I mean, who doesn't need a little boost for that at this time? So for this meditation, you're probably familiar, especially if you're a Kundalini yoga teacher. You probably did this one in your level 1. I just love this. This is one of my all-time favorite meditations, and it's a really good one. So relax the arms and face the palms forward. Okay. And then you're going to curl the fingers down, pressing the fingertips into the mounds at the base of the fingers, and the thumbs out. And then bring the thumb tips to touch in front of the lips. They're about 6 to 8 inches in front of the lips. For this one, the eye focus is a little bit different. So long spine, long neck, slight neck lock, thumbs pressing almost in the shape of an arc, almost in the shape of a swan. And I'll tell you more about that swan energy as we get into the meditation. But really press the fingertips into the mounds. Try to relax the arms as much as possible. And the gaze is down at where the tips of the thumbs are touching. Okay, so you're gazing down. Eyes are almost closed. But gaze down at those tips of the thumbs. And the breath is what's important here. So it's an 8-stroke breath. 8 strokes in through the nose, equal strokes. Sniff, 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 sniff in through the nose. And then exhale nose. Sniff, 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 sniff. It's a bit of a longer breath. It should last one of those repetitions. 8 sniffs in, 8 sniffs out is about 10 seconds. And this breath will connect the heart chakra and the immune system. So very powerful 8-stroke breath in and out through the nose. And I created a track for us for tonight that I'm calling the Liberated Heart Beat. And it'll keep us on track with about 10 seconds. 8 sniffs in, 8 sniffs out. So I think that's it. Yes, I think we've got all the tips, and we're going to do this for 11 minutes tonight. You begin this meditation with 11 minutes, and then you can work your way up to about 31 minutes. But it's recommended to take it slowly, starting with the 11 minutes and take it slowly, because this does really affect your nervous system, and you want to be gentle with that. So here we go. The Liberated Heart meditation. Take a deep breath in. Pressing the thumb tips together, gazing down at where the thumb tips are connecting. Exhale, and let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In and out through the nose. 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. Looking down at the thumb tips. It's almost like that arc is the neck of a swan. Visualize the swan, the grace of the swan. Keep it going. Tapping into that heart energy. Clearing out anything that's blocking it. Allowing us to activate that magnetic field that surrounds us in front of our heart. It magnetizes to us, attracts to us all that is meant for us, and protects us from anything that is not. Powerful magnetic field. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dropping the navel with the breath. Allow you to just go inside and just listen to the rhythm of your breath. Drop into it. Mudra, this formation of the hands, brings us strength. Feel the heart chakra activated, connecting with the immune system, surrounding us with protection. Keep it going now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Soften your gaze on the tips of the thumbs. Keep pressing the fingertips into the mouths, relaxing the elbows. Keep it going, keep the navel moving with the breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're about halfway there. Stay with that rhythm in your breath. Great, just a few minutes to go. Keep it going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fire of your courage, your creativity, as you open up your liberated heart. thumbs. Pressing the fingertips into the mounds. You're so close. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale. Last minute. Strong finish. Hold the posture. Keep it going. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath in through the nose, breathing deeply, holding the posture, holding the mudra, focusing on the thumb tips, inhaling deeply. And then hold the breath as long as you can. When you need to exhale, go ahead and exhale, but see if you can hold it. And then exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, reaching up overhead. And then open and close the fists above your head here. Closing the eyes, rolling them up, focusing on the third eye point. Open, close the fists. Holding the breath in, keep inhaling. And exhale. Hold the posture, arms up. And one more time, spreading the fingers wide. Inhale deeply. And then open and close the fists as rapidly as you can. Close the eyes, focus on the third eye point. Open and close. Sorry you can't see my hands right now, but open and close the fists. Good. And exhale, this time sweeping the arms down through your aura. Turning the palms up on the knees. In that gesture of receptivity, eyes stay closed and rolled up. Draw the navel in to press the breath out. And feel that prana. We've activated that prana. That prana can direct the mind. And so as you liberate your heart, you take control of your mind. Just be here with this for just a moment. Take a moment to listen. And feel that prana tingling all through your body, breathing deeply. Coming back to your new moon intention and placing that in your heart. Coming back to perhaps your other new moon intention. That seed in your heart, and allow those seeds with the power of tonight's new moon to blossom and to manifest in your life. And this is why it is wonderful to have a moon journal. You can log these intentions as you go through these cycles of the moon, and it's pretty exciting to watch it perhaps over a 6-month period. The moons cycle through the signs about every 6 months, and so if you look back and you're journaling these intentions on the new moon, the full moon, every couple of weeks, boy, it's powerful. You can see in a few months how those intentions really manifest. Let the moon be your ally. Feel free to call upon Grandmother Moon to help you comfort you, support you, to power up your intuition. It's wonderful for intuition and wisdom and for manifestation of these intentions. Beautiful. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the left palm to the heart center, place the right palm over the top. You can keep your eyes closed and rolled up, and we will go around and release the directions, release the elements as we close our circle for this evening. And so we give thanks to the divine heart, sacred heart within, the liberated heart that we have cultivated here today. May the intentions that we have planted in this heart space manifest in our lives, manifest in the world for the greater good of ourselves and of all. And may we remember our interconnectedness and that we really are all one. We give thanks to bringing the palms to the earth if you can. Thanks to Pachamama for supporting us, Mother Earth always being there to carry us through this life. Thanks to Pachatata, Father Sky. Thanks to Grandmother Moon. Thanks to the North. Thanks to the West. The North in the element of air. The West, the element of water. The South, the element of earth. And the East in the element of fire. Thanks to all of you for being here with the palms together at your center of your chest. And we will close with the longtime sun. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We'll do this 3 times and then close with one long Satnam. And I brought us a track for this as well. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale deeply, let's begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surrounds you, and pure light within. Breath into the heart and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for this lovely Leo new moon circle. I can feel your energy out there. I can feel all these beautiful liberated hearts out there. Let's take this energy out and capitalize on this Leo new moon energy. And it's an energy of new beginnings. It's an energy of a clean slate. So let's go out and share this with the world. I'll be back here again. Let's reconvene in 2 weeks. Back here on Tuesday, September the 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, same time, here on 3HO Foundation Facebook Live for the full moon in Pisces. And so we'll tap into that watery, emotional Pisces energy next. And so I look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, you can find me at Mary Do Yoga. It's MARIDEW Yoga on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm also on YouTube, youtube.com/MaryDoYoga, MARIDEW. I've got a bunch of videos on there, and you can check those out as well. And if you liked any of the music in today's class, some of this stuff is already out on Spotify. It's under my name, Mary Do. And the Liberated Heart beat track, that's a new one that I just came up with, and I'm going to be releasing that one next week. So keep an eye on my Facebook page, the Mary Do Yoga Facebook page, and I will post the links as soon as that is live, and you're welcome to use it. If you're a teacher, you can use it in your classes if you want to, as a backbeat for the Liberated Heart meditation anytime you do that meditation. Thank you again. Satnam, Aho, and Namaste. I'll see you next time. Happy Leo full moon.